Yo, y'all seen the title, y'all already know what it is. I Kind of Relate by Drake Bell. Drake who? Drake Bell from Drake and Josh, you know, Nickelodeon. Like, you already know. Now, this has come out post the allegations against his name and post his documentary about the things that's happened to him. Talk a little bit more about that later in the video. But first, let's like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like the content. Subscribe. I already said that. Here's some comments from the previous video. And if you're up for it, feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. Feel free to subscribe to my other channels. The link is also in the description. And yeah, without further ado, let's chop this up, my dude. Yo, I'm sorry, I need that dude because like I was not gonna make that chop on time, low key. Direct the my roto.
I kinda relate. I found beauty in my pain. I'm running away.
Do not disturb.
From the abuse and all the shame. 'Cause no one comes to my house anymore. No one knocks on my door.
That was so disturbing. Because you know what's happening on that bus. And you know, while we're here, let's just get straight into it. We all know the allegations against him. Or well, because you can't really say it's allegations because he has pled guilty with him and I want to say an underage young girl. The fact that the stuff that happened to him happened does not excuse what he did to that young girl. But it's sad that that's happened to him, where like he was put in a position to like be groomed. And like, yeah, I get a lot of people saying like, well, he should have known firsthand that he shouldn't be able to do that, blah, 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 because like it's happened to him. But like, and maybe I'm just playing devil advocate here, but just like give me a chance to like explain. I think a lot of people forget that when you're traumatized, you don't really know that like whatever traumatized you is really bad or good until you are in a healing environment, right? So for example, another like controversial topic is beating your children, right? I was beat as a child. I didn't really see it as anything like crazy or like anything not normal because that's what I grew up with. That's how like a lot of my peers grew up with. Until I found like a group of people who weren't beat as children, but they also turned out just fine. And it's just like, wait, you weren't beat as a child when you did something wrong. You were actually like nurtured and loved. Like what do you mean? Like it was baffling to me. And it wasn't until I had a conversation with somebody who was healed and had a different perspective about it where I truly realized it's wrong and I do not need to beat my children in order to get my point across, if that makes sense. Now, you have your own stances on like what you will do with your children. That's none of my business. Granted, if I could convince you not to beat your children, I would try to do that. Cause like, just communicate with them. If they can't communicate well, just take your time and patience. Cause at the end of the day, this is a child. Like, they ain't asked to be in this world. They ain't asked to not know shit. Like, they're learning constantly, and that's why you need to take your time with them. Nurture them. Show them like, yo, this is what's happening. This is what's wrong. If you wanna like keep pursuing that, here's the natural consequences of your actions. You know what I'm saying? Or just like, there's other methods to reprehend your child for actions that they did or did not know was wrong at the time, if that makes sense. And I say all that to say that since he was groomed as a child, allegedly, he probably thought that culture was normal, right? Until he realized it wasn't normal. And so I don't know when the allegations with this young lady happened, or like when this happened with the young lady, because like he pled guilty. But I'll give him a little bit of that defense. Granted, once again, completely unacceptable. This is grown-ass men. No reason in hell why you should be talking to a minor. It's absolutely disgusting. But the reason I'm talking about it is like I want to highlight the breaking the cycle, because I'm sure he's never gonna do that shit again. But I would like to think and hope that humanity can get better. So hopefully he learns from his mistakes. He does better. He tries to do better, if that makes sense. And I think he was still saying, like, to this day, like, he did not do those things, like, in the allegations, but I digress. I don't know. I wasn't there. I prayed for him as a child. I prayed for the girl. And I hope that they both can heal from the things that hurt them in the past, if that makes sense. So that's all I really got to say. I ain't even started this video yet. I'm so sorry, but, like, if you're still with me, you're a trooper. Thank you. Let's get into it. Did you get in a car accident? Why you looking like Elvis, low key?
I kinda relate the wrong decisions I have made.
Why is it all over his mouth?
But I couldn't last another day. My golden days, they seem so far and gray. So I'm running away, running away.
I wonder if this is like a symbolism or symbolic of like Hollywood almost killing him, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't know. This is definitely an interesting video because, you know, it's happening all on set.
I kinda relate. I lost my path so long ago. In 2008, I found love in Mexico. 'Cause no one wants to hear me in the States. So I'm running away, running away, running away.
Oh.
Maybe I will.
See, this is kind of what I like, learning from your mistakes, right? You're doing what you can to better yourself as a human being. You should always try to better yourself each and every day. You should always try to be a better person than you were yesterday and strive to be the person you are tomorrow, if that makes sense. So that's what I admire about this video. Try to say good things because, you know, like, everybody's gonna have their own opinions. If you want to let me know those opinions in the comments, let me know. Because, like, you know, I have a pretty set of morals, right? And Drake has crossed those morals. Does that mean I can't have empathy? No, I do have empathy for the man, but it's like I can't have him around my kids, respectfully. That's a badge you keep with you everywhere.
Survive. I know I was wrong, but I'm gonna make it right. I know I've done wrong, but I'm bound to make it right. She left me unaware, 'cause I didn't care for anything dear to her. Out the window to the world, forget about the girl and make it alright. And maybe I will arrive in my new home tonight. I know I was wrong, but I'm bound to make it right. I know I was wrong, but I'm gonna make it right.
Is that the set of Drake and Josh or something? Or like
Maybe I will
maybe,
arrive in my
or
new
like maybe it's just his kid room.
So I got on this flight. I kinda relate.
Hey, they finally cut the door off, and you know. I kind of relate to what's going on in the industry. I guess that's what this whole thing is supposed to speak out. Matt Wallace exposes fake allegations against Drake Bell. Witnesses speak out. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. He did plead guilty, which is what I'm basing a lot of this off. If his name ever does get cleared up one day, I'll be happy to like go back on my word, because that's not a stamp that anybody should just wear. You feel me? Back to the song. Now, it is a decent song. I personally don't like it. I felt like there was a lot going on in it. I felt like the beat was a little bit too happy for what he was trying to portray. Like, if that makes sense, it was a little too upbeat. It was giving very old school, and I don't know if I was actually like hearing him for him, or like if he was trying to like make a popular song. I don't know. It's just like it didn't appeal to me in a sense. I feel like it was very forced, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I could be like taking this like the completely wrong way, but I feel like if he wanted to get his message across with this kind of message, like he could have done way better. I feel like it could have been better. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm recording this like a couple seconds after the reaction like just finished, but I read some of the comments, right? Because I was talking to my girlfriend. My girlfriend's the actual one who wanted me to like react to it, because she thought I would like the song, which I don't. But like that's not to undercut like his story and like what he was trying to portray in the video. And I think I need to like clarify that, because like I'm reading the comments now, and I'm seeing a lot of like people come forward with like the situations that they've been in, and I love that. I love that like he's spreading awareness for like the male community to be able to share their stories, because like apparently they feel alone. Like a lot of people do get sexual assaulted, even guys. And I know it's like hard to like think that, but like there's a lot of sexual assault victims, and I'm not trying to undercut that. I'm not trying to mean no disrespect by saying like I don't like the song. It's just I feel like he could have got his point across better. If that's all I'm trying to say. But I appreciate what he's doing for the community by being open and vulnerable about it, and like bringing other people, you know, a stage to be able to, you know, get that out. So that's what I wanted to clarify. Like I'm glad for what he's doing for the community. Doesn't change my opinion on the song, but like it is an inspiration for some people, and that's all that matters. That's all that you really need from music. Music's supposed to make you feel something. So like it doesn't do a lot for me, but if it does a lot for you, I'm happy for you. That's all I really got to say. So thank you guys for watching. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. Let me know anything else in the comment section about these situations, because it's kind of crazy. I wasn't even gonna do this video tonight, but I just got a text like, yo, react to this. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. So that's all I really got to say. Thank you for watching. I'm Prodijet. I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure you live life to your heart is full. Deuces.